Thanks, Craig. Appreciate it. Um, my name's Nathan Wolmack. For anybody, I think everybody here pretty much knows who I am. I was had the privilege of being raised in a spirit-filled household. My parents came along. My parents came along while my mom was pregnant with me, and my aunt and uncle came, my cousin, and all my family kind of came to Revival Fellowship all around the same time. The Lord's always been there to guide and protect me through whatever's gone on in my life. When I was 9 years old, I did receive the Holy Spirit with the emphasis of speaking in tongues, and I was baptized that same night. And for me, it was an experience where I remember it even to this day. I remember it like it happened yesterday. I remember who was in the room and like very vivid details, and it was just something that's just really stuck in my memory even to this day, even though I was like 9 years old. Um, Fast forward, the Lord's done just like provision after provision, protection. Something that He's done recently, or a situation that came up recently, with my job. I'm a project engineer, and I'm on a couple different job sites. And one of the job sites I'm not on as often as some of the other ones, just because it's a smaller project and it doesn't take as much as my time. But I was the only one out there on the job site this particular day, and we were installing some modular buildings out there, and we were laying out where the building footings need to be, and there was a pipe in the way. So I said, I'll just shift it 1 foot this way. And I'm like, there's nothing in the way, like where the other building was, and like all the regulations we had to have for spacing, it worked out fine. Typically, you're really supposed to, and I should have did a formal question to the architect, and I figured, oh, it's not any big deal. We can just make it work, and it won't be any big deal. Well, fast forward um, a couple weeks ago. I think it's been a couple weeks ago, when they went to drop the modular onto the footings that we set. There was an issue with the roof lines conflicting and hitting each other when they set the modulars. And and that was because when I had them move it, I wasn't thinking about the roof. I was thinking about the pipes in the ground, and I'm thinking, okay, how is this going to work? And this was on a Friday, so I got all weekend to think about it, and think about what's going to happen. Are we going to have to tear everything out and all? I mean, just every bad scenario was going through my mind of what the outcome of this was going to be. And I just remember going to the meeting on Sunday, and I just went up and I in the morning meeting and prayed about it. And I said, Lord, whatever it is, just I know you're going to take care of it. It'll be what it'll be. And I just had a peace about it at that time. And I got to work the next day, and I had to go to that same job site. And I got there, and the the main foreman for the buildings was there, and I was talking to him, and I just confessed to him what happened. And he goes, "Oh, it's no big deal." He said, "We can just modify the roof line, and everything else is good," and it all worked out. And I sat there and I worried for nothing, and the Lord had it all in hand, and He blessed it, and there was a positive outcome. And I just praised the Lord and looked to meet Him in the year.